I have access to two GoDaddy accounts, and one account has a domain and the other account has the hosting. They are both accounts of GoDaddy, and they want to point the domain from one account to another account hosting, and then install the WordPress in the subdirectory of let's say second account. So on the right, on the left, I have the domain, which is this domain, and on the right, I have the hosting. This is Linux hosting with cPanel. It's just shared hosting account. So I'm gonna scroll to the web application section and then click on WordPress. And then I'm gonna click on the install application. And then I'm gonna name it let's say just the domain name, so it will be easier to understand later. So I'm gonna leave the rest as default. Obviously, if I want to make it more custom, then I will modify this, and other inputs. So I'm gonna save the username in a text file for later use, and the password. So I'm gonna delete this installation later. This is just for video purpose. Click install. And then I'm gonna see if the installation is ready. Okay, looks like it's already installed. So I'm gonna, now I need to get the name server and IP address from the second GoDaddy account and update DNS of the domain. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna change the A record to new value and save, and then we also need to update the name servers. To get the name servers, I need to go to DNS manager section, and copy them. Click save, refresh, and then So let's see if it's the IP address is updated. Okay, I'm just gonna use command line. You can also find like a website that should also give the IP address. Okay, it seems like it still haven't been updated. And let's see if DNS is updated. DNS. Find DNS. Okay, looks like DNS been updated, but IP address haven't been yet. No, it's okay. So it looks like it's gonna take some time for the name servers to propagate to the new one. Sometime. So this should take I guess 10 minutes for this value, and for this one, from my understanding, it takes, you know, up to 48 hours. So I'm gonna pause this for now and come back once the servers, name servers, and the IP address are updated. So I decided to continue the video. It's gonna take some time for the record to change here, but I can still do the other parts on the second GoDaddy account. So now we want to go and add the domain from the first account. So we go to the, I go to the domain section and then click to add on domains. And then write down the domain from the first account and just leave the rest the same. Well, you might have to change this part if your installation was in different directory. Click on the domain. Now I'm gonna check again if the DNS have been updated. So yeah, I have to pause now because It looks like it's gonna take some time for this part of the DNS to be updated, so just come back a little bit later. It has passed around maybe half an hour since I stopped and I checked the website, and now I can see the domain pointing to our WordPress installation, and yeah, it looks like the IP address and the DNS record have been updated. Uh, okay, let's see. Yes, so it's updated to the new IP address, and the DNS as well. So yeah, next step is we have to change few things in the WordPress installation. So now the domain works fine, but once we go to the once we click on any post, it takes us to the URL of the installation directory. So what we want to do is we want to remove this part, and to do that we go to the WordPress installation, and just enter the information from the time we set up the WordPress. So there's two ways to change this setting. One way is from the WordPress admin section, and the other option is through the PHP my admin. So we're gonna do it through the WordPress. So we go settings, general, and here we just wanna remove this part, and we can also could have done that through the phpMyAdmin by going to the database and changing the values here and here. But let's do it through the WordPress. So now it's working. Um, Now the issue now is that we have to modify the htaccess file because it still uses the old directory installation. To do that, I need to go to the website directory where it's installed and modify htaccess file. So what I need to do is I'm gonna do is remove uh, these lines, save, closed, and now come back, refresh, and now we have the correct rendering of the website. And so now let's see, go to test it. And, now let's add some post, and just to confirm that it's rendering on the front end. Yeah, so it seems like it's working fine. Thank you for watching.